Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to take you around my productivity setup. I truly believe that spending your money on your productivity setup is one of the best return on investments you can make. All of my income streams essentially operate from my desk. And so for me, this space has become a place that I love, where I feel motivated, productive, and it just makes my working day so much more enjoyable. A bit of a disclaimer, this isn't a video with all the latest tech and gadgets. So if you're after that, then there are better videos to watch. But if you're looking for ideas to help turn your workspace into a place that energizes you and helps you produce your best work, then I will show you how I do it. Most of the links I mention are in the description box below. Starting with the essentials. First up, we have this desk from IKEA, which I bought for £179. I bought it during lockdown as a quick fix, but 3 years on, it's still going strong. And I don't plan on changing it anytime soon, especially given that this was assembled by yours truly, so I definitely have an attachment to it. It also has a shelf at the back where I can hide all my mess, cables, plugs, so even if I have the desk facing the other way, which I did for a while, it still looks really tidy. You can build your storage cupboards to the left or to the right. I have them to the right, and it has one drawer and an opening cupboard. Then inside, I have these little organisers that I got from Amazon, and you can move them around and put them in whatever configuration you want. You can buy different sizes, colours. So instead of just shoving everything into one drawer and not being able to find anything, this is a really great way of keeping everything organised. So onto my desk mat. This is Amazon, £15, waterproof, dual colour. It just gives it a bit of oomph. The laptop I use is my trusty MacBook Pro 13-inch. I don't use a monitor. I'm usually working from different places, so I'm very used to working on a smaller screen. And I am an Apple MacBook lifer. I wouldn't be able to use anything else. The downside, however, with the new MacBook Pros is that they don't have a USB port. So I use this USB-C adapter to plug things in. Then I have this beautiful laptop riser from GroveMade. I actually got gifted this one, but I really liked their stuff. It has such a unique finish that I went back and bought some more items from there. The items almost make my entire setup, and the quality is very, very good. So when I make an updated productivity workspace video in 30 years' time, don't be surprised if this makes an appearance. I went for the laptop stand because I feel like it suits the room better. It's angled, I could tuck things underneath, but I was choosing between this and their desk shelf, and that is actually their best seller. It could be used for both laptops and monitors. And if you want to check it out, I've got an affiliate link in the description. And then I also have this matching keyboard tray to finish off the set. It adds to my overall workflow, or so I tell myself. The keyboard I use is this Logitech MX Keys. I tried the Apple keyboard. It's not for me. I want my keyboard to make a bit of a sound when I'm typing away, but I don't want it to be too loud. So this is perfect. It also has these 3 buttons that lets you switch between the devices that you're connected to. I've paired it with this Logitech 2S wireless mouse, but if you have the extra money to spend, have a look at the Logitech Master 3 mouse instead. Everyone raves about it, and I'm most likely going to upgrade to that soon. Next, we have the Songmix desk chair in mesh black. You can move the armrest high up and down. You can lift the chair seat up and down. There's padded cushions, ergonomic curve, kind of all the things you want in a chair. I spent far too many years working from a dining chair. Never again, because lower back issues aren't a joke. And to top it off, I have this carpet protector chair mat, so I can swivel around as much as I want without leaving any dents in the carpet. Okay, now moving on to my desk accessories. I don't keep much on my desk. I like it being very uncluttered, but there are a few key items that I have, one being this wireless speaker. It's light, the charge lasts forever and a day, and it's fully worth the price. When I'm in full productivity mode, I'll connect it to my Deep Focus playlist on Spotify, and then for any other day, it's Taylor Swift. And then we have this, because I can't do a tour of my productivity setup without incorporating Huel. So I've been a paying customer for Huel for over 2 years now, and I have it pretty regularly. I have a dedicated space in my cupboard for all of my Huel products, and I've tried almost all of the range now. And the 2 that I've been having the most recently are their ready to drink and their Huel Black Edition, which I've just tried recently, and it is, in my opinion, the tastiest product they have. This is what I have now almost every morning. I put 500 milliliters of water. I add 2 scoops and then shake it for 10 seconds. It turns into this smoothie that contains 26 vitamins and minerals. It's plant-based, which is even more of a win because I'm a vegetarian, and it includes 40 grams of protein. My personal favorite is the chocolate flavored one. If I don't have time to have a proper lunch, then this has been such a lifesaver. If you want to try out this product, the link in the video description will get you 2 free products along with it. Firstly, a free Huel t-shirt, which I wear mine all the time. And then secondly, a shaker. With this, you have a nutritionally complete meal that is ready to go. The next thing I keep on my desk is this wax melt scented candle. These little wax bars melt as you put your tea light underneath, and it lasts hours and hours and makes me feel all zen. Then I have this notepad. I keep it on my desk at all times. It doesn't look cluttered or ruin the aesthetic feel. And I also have this pen and pen holder that goes with it. As you can see, I don't like cluttering my workspace with loads of stationery, so I just keep this one pen and this one pen holder on my desk. And my friend got me this coaster when she asked me to be her maid of honor. It just reminds me that I'm loved every now and then. And finally, onto the other key items in my workspace. A plant in the office space is a must. This is the Kentia plant, pretty easy to look after, has died on me a couple of times, but I've brought it back to life. It's usually a bit fuller, but it's getting there. And I also have this plant over here, which gives my otherwise grey-black room a pop of colour. Moving on to my IKEA bookshelf. So on this shelf, I have my favourite all-time books in hard copy, and they are held together by these little men. Very sturdy, looks really cool, and both of them together were less than £20. I also have this stress ball, which comes in handy whenever someone does my head in over a Zoom call and I have to stay composed. And I have loads of little storage things here as well around my home. This one is my memories box. This is for important documents, and this one just has a load of junk in there. And then 3 more things that add to my productivity. First, this whiteboard. There is something incredibly motivating when you see your non-negotiable tasks for the day and for the week written here every week. And when you know you have to tick them off, you get them done. So I highly recommend this. This one is from Amazon. £30, comes with the rubber, comes with the pens. And then if you want to take things seriously, you can also get the cleaning spray, which comes separately. The second thing is this side desk. I have 2. I keep one in my living room next to my armchair and the other one in this office room. Whenever I want to nap, but I know I need to work and be productive, then working from this armchair is a good middle ground, is a good compromise. And then one of my favorites, this 360 S8 robot vacuum cleaner with mop. This thing, godsend. We haven't hoovered or mopped in the last 6 months. It vacuums every part of your floor, every little corner that you don't think it could reach, it could get in there. And then on the areas where I have wooden flooring, it also goes over it with a mop. That is my productivity setup. Let me know if there's anything else that you've used that you recommend I spend my money on. Thanks, and see you next week.